What's up? My name's Andrew, and I'm going to be giving you a tour of this here van. 2023 Ford Transit Trail version, and I built it out for a friend of mine. Alright, so for this build, the goal was to make a Four Seasons van for somebody who's an avid skier, as well as a biker and climber, and also somebody who wants to like host and to have like a social space in the van as well. We insulated the hell out of it. It's got a huge heater, the Velite heater, which is tucked away underneath the kitchen. It has 800 amp hours of battery storage and an inverter, and it has a water heater, an air conditioner, and lots of lights. We have a couple of features for the exterior: a drop-down table for drinks or hanging out on the outside of the van, and that's just magnetized up here. There's a extra counter space drop leaf right here on the end of the counter, with heavy-duty brackets. Coming inside the van, a couch over here on this side. Of course, we have the Laguna mount table and swivel seats for both of the front seats. Underneath the bench, we have the toilet, just a simple composting toilet. The drawer has heavy-duty slides, so it can be used in place, so you don't have to take the toilet out if you don't want to in an emergency or when you're being stealth or whatever. Advantage of the whole kind of available space under the drawer, so we do a toe kick underneath the drawer so you're not hitting your feet on the bottom of a square cabinet. The galley is facing outward. There's an induction stove top, so there's no propane in the build at all. Upper cabinets have like magnetized catches on them, and they're soft close. Very slow. There's a fridge with countertop on top of it, a nice big Vitrifrigo fridge with some fresh brewskis in there waiting for us. All the light switches in here are dimmer switches, and we just opted for these knob style dimmer switches for each of the lights. Water tank heater and drain line heater for winter camping. Water pump and water heater over there, and then this is the thermostat. The gasoline heater, which is underneath the kitchen cabinet. I really like that versus putting the heater underneath the seat, because it makes the heater quiet and it directs the heat like right at your feet. It shows our battery status, what the inverter is doing, whether or not you're on shore power, what the solar panels are charging, or what they're putting out. I think we have 600 watts of solar panels on the ceiling. We did walnut countertops for the interior. We opted for a lot of upholstery. What? Hello there. We put a flush shower pan in the entryway here. The shower is located up in this cabinet, and we have this clips strategically placed up here. It's actually pretty quick to set up. And then there's a magnetized entrance right here, and you can shower inside the van without having a dedicated shower stall. It's the same shower component that's in the back at the garage for the extra. You pull out a nozzle. Here's the valve for hot water and cold water. Mix. Here we are at the back of the van, a giant ski box. key box, and then this is the air conditioner condenser unit. Just installed these Van Essential organizers. Inside we have an exterior shower. So this van has 2 showers in it, believe it or not. Exterior shower here with the valve, control valve, a shore power switch and an outlet, and then this is the switch for the rear lights here, the garage lights. Oh, that's strong. These ones are magnetized. The fuse panel is right here for AC and DC. The inverter is in here. The batteries are in here, and then all of the charge components. We used the Victron Lynx Smart BMS 500 and for the battery monitor and for the GX monitoring, which connects with the display screen up front. On the plumbing side, the water tank is on the bottom. Water heater is up on the top. And we have a charcoal filter and all the valves. And I like to put that at the back of the van just so when you're draining the system and winterizing it or doing maintenance, you're doing it all at the exterior of the van rather than underneath the kitchen sink, which is an annoying place in a van to be. We're at the engine compartment. In order to run the water heater, we tapped into the coolant lines. So one of these, this line we added, which I think is the supply line, and then this line over here is the return line. And we added shut-off valves for the loop that goes back to the water heater. So if you don't want hot water, you can shut those off, or if there's some sort of a leak in the system, you can isolate that and still be able to run the vehicle. Okay, so inside we have hot water coming out of the water heater, out of the faucet here. And it's been about 12 hours since we've added any heat to the system. That's telling me that the hot water heater is very well insulated and can keep hot water in the tank for 12 hours plus. Oh, right. The reason we have so much battery capacity in the van is mostly because of the air conditioner in the back. And this is a mini split that we bought off of eBay. We saw a YouTube video for and kind of took a chance on it. Here's working the Troligo air conditioner. The degrees are in Celsius. I'm not sure if you can change it, but 17 degrees Celsius is I think 60 degrees. We have 41 watts of PV solar power coming in, and the air conditioner is using 420 watts, or no, we got lights on too, so maybe 350 watts, 400 watts of power. So you can see the amps there as well, 30 amps with the 12 volt lights and the air conditioner running. So not as high as the advertised 60 to 80 amps of power, but also it's a cool day. So I imagine if it's a hotter day, the air conditioner will be working a little bit harder, but better power consumption than I was expecting. About 25 amps right now, running at 17 degrees Celsius. You can do the math there. Blowing out nice cold air. And if we closed the slider door here, we would get the van cooled down pretty quick, and that compressor would cycle on and off, so use even less power.